Wow, super dark. It's funny the things that go through your head in the morning, or at least in mine. My phone went off this morning to wake me up at exactly 4:20 a.m. In which case, I'm able to hit the snooze button twice at 20 minutes each, and then my alarm pops on at 5, and it's time to get up. But man, the thoughts that go through my head, like, okay, I could call off. If I call off, I'll only miss this, and this. Everything will be fine. All I gotta do is go to a calm, quiet place, call and tell them I got an emergency. I can just go home. Or rather, I could just stay home. Then, when you get out here and you get to walking, start thinking to yourself, I could get there and pretend to be sick and let them send me home. Like I have history there in the sense that I did get dragged out of there in an ambulance once. So they wouldn't want to take no chances. But it's funny the things that go through my mind as I look for reasons and excuses to not go to work. Like, and I know all of them will work because I'm clever. I'm a very clever boy. But I'm essentially tricking myself out of the easiest job. Like, in terms of effort put in, this job is second only to regional transit. And as a matter of fact, I want to say, honestly, it's about the same. If you do the math on it, like when I was in my last days of regional transit, I would have to get up, catch 2 trains to go pick up my truck. And then I would literally drive back to this neighborhood where I would sit in the parking lot and wait for something to go down. Now, chances are nothing did, but it was the fact that I was there that made sure that nothing happened, you know? So, when you factor that in, especially at night, when I would get off at 12, it was like, now I gotta get an Uber home. That's gonna be $8 or $9. Like, then you gotta wait for the Uber. So the amount of effort in comparison, I think, is negligible because for this job, I get up, I walk to the light rail station, I go one stop over. Literally one stop over. And suddenly here I am. Now, even if you wanted to compare what I do now to regional transit before I had the truck, where I would get up, get dressed, and I would walk to the light rail like I'm doing now. But once I arrived at Mather, it was like, I'm here, I did it, I'm now at work. And while you were expected to be out at the station and be prominent, I did my best too. But there were also times where I just sat in the break room the whole time. But I feel as though the fact that we're even having this conversation, the fact that I'm trying to say that my new job is comparable to what I used to do at regional transit says a lot. You know? Like, regional transit was probably one of my favorite jobs ever. It was like, that was the feeling of, I'm here. I made it. I made decent money. The hours were okay. But that was me. Like, bills were taken care of at all times. There was extra spending money. Damn near at all times. Like, what a time that was in my life. And I miss it. But this job is at least in the same breath as. I can say that much. So while I can be walking and contemplating ways of getting out doing the job, and honestly, that's why people call off It's because you get here, and most times the job feels so nothing. You know, most times you get up here, and it's like, you pay me to sit here? You pay me to walk around the town center area? Like, what are we doing? Why is this a thing I can call off? They won't miss me. But really, they're just paying for your presence. Or it's almost like I'm a gold digger. You pay me to be around. You know? You just want to be seen with me. And that's the thing, really. I think at the end of the day, that's what's happening here, is that they pay us because they just want us to be seen. They want to make sure that people know security's on hand. And I'm fine with that. I have no issue with trading my time for money, especially when it's just a couple of hours out of the day, and especially when I'm not working hard at all. Uh-oh. I'm trying to cross the street here. Now, I don't want to say I'm early, but goddamn, I'm right on time. So anyway, I babbled long enough in the dark. Sorry to make you suffer through that. But these are just thoughts I have in the morning. Trying to weasel my way out of work. Trying to trick myself out of money. Why would I do that? That's silly. Go to work, do the job. That's been my motto everywhere I went. Go to work, do the job. VF Outlet fucking sucks. Let's get in there and do it. Regional Transit, don't feel like getting up that early in the morning. Let's just get up and do it. Now, we're at Intercom. Hey, you know, you got to get up and be at work at 6 o'clock. It sucks, but it could be worse. I could be looking for work and making no money. So get up and do the job. You know, get up and get it done. So I'm on my way to work to get it done.